All right, we're about halfway through the week now, so let's see how the LinkedIn games go for us today, starting with the mini Sudoku. Well, this is it's 1, 2, and 3. So that's 5 or 6. Oh, the 5. The 5. We don't even look at that. Look at the 5s here, here, here. That puts a 5 up there. So therefore, this is a 6 and a 4. Oh, wait. Oh, no, what'd I do? Oh, no, the 6 doesn't go there. Oh, stupid mistake. I was looking at what needed to be in the places. What I need to look at is, yep, the other thing. Okay, yep. So we have 1 and 6 in here. We don't know those yet. There's a 2 up here. Look, 2, 2, 2. Same thing. Same thing. The 3 needs to be down here. So we've got 1 and 6 there. 1 and 6 there. We don't know those yet. 5, 5. This is a 5. This is a 4. 3, 3. This is a 2. 2, 2, 2. This needs to be a 3 and a 4. This is the 6 and the 1 and the 6 and the 1 and the 6 and the 1 and the 2 and the 5. And then these have to be 3 and 6 for the column. 1 and 2 for the column. We need 5 and 6, which have to be in that order. And finally 1 and 4, like that. There we go. All right, well, that was a silly mistake. Still was a lot faster than the average, but shouldn't have made that mistake. Anyways, moving on to zip. Okay. So, well, we've clearly got to come down to the 11 from the 10 here. So we need to get, I think we need to get a bunch of this stuff out of the way. Yeah. A bunch of these over here out of the way to get to the 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got to get to the 12. I didn't even see there was a 12. I thought we ended with the 11. Oh. Okay. Well, now we can't take all that because the 11 has to come up and around to the All right. It was easier than I thought. I shouldn't have made it so complicated, and I should have noticed that there was a 12, and I was slower than the average. Wow, okay. Well, we got a bunch of doubles. Now we're going to get all the suns for the row. We've got the X, which means this has to be the moon. We've got all the moons for the row. We've got a double there. We've got all the moons for the column. We've got all the moons for this column. And then we've got the double up here and the X and all the suns for the row and the equals. And then we've got all the moons. We've got all the suns. We've got all of the moons. Got all the suns for this row. Need a moon there and a moon to finish, or a sun and a moon. I said moon and I clicked sun, which was the right one. I did the right one. I just said the wrong one. It happens. All right, the queens. Well, we can rule out bunch of stuff because of this one here. And then we've got 3 regions that are all in those 3 rows. So we can get rid of all of that. And then, the colorblind thing. I didn't see this was a region here. I thought this was the same as this big one. That big one came down there because those look like the same color to me. But there's the dark line, or the thick line there. Okay. So we can rule out all of those and these 2. Holy cow. Okay. It's happened twice to me. So this region that's probably some sort of blue or purple, and this one that's some sort of blue or purple look like the same to me. But these 2 are even worse. And there's only the one line in between. Okay. So that's a different region. So it's a domino right there. I didn't even realize, okay, crown there, crown there. I'm probably going to be really slow now because I've been talking about colorblindness. Maybe I'll link to my video I made on my other channel about colorblindness. Why not? If you're interested in that, go check it out. So this is a domino. So we've got to have this got to be in the corner there. There we go. All right. Yeah, go check out that video on colorblindness I made on my other channel a couple years ago. I think it's interesting. Brain. Something that's not working right for me today. Brain. How about Animaniacs characters? That's not gonna be right. Barn. Brain. Barn and brain. Words with the letters B, R, A, and N. Sand. Barn, sand, brain. Sand, trap, barnyard. Grain. They have grain? No, grain. Something with grain. Grains of sand. You store grain in a barn, maybe. I don't know. Brain teasers? I'm gonna go something grain. Hail, sand, brain. Oh, storms. I just had a brainstorm. Storms. Hailstorm, sandstorm, barnstorm, brainstorm. It's getting dark on the screen. There we go. Cross climb. Frighten, as in a spook. Session with a photographer is a shoot. Small in stature is short. Reel for winding thread is a spool. Trembled is shook. Spook. Oh, and I think I did it the longest way possible of moving things around, but I got it there. Compound word for a person who ruins others' pleasure, especially by not joining in the activity. Ooh, someone who spoil sport. A spoil sport. There we go. Yep. All right, cool. Well, I had a little bit of trouble with the colors on the one puzzle, and I made a silly mistake on the Sudoku, but otherwise, overall, not too bad today. So let me know how your solve of these puzzles went, and of course, go check out that video I made about color blindness, and be sure to subscribe for more.